it can target things. It can target things en masse, and the what comes from the algae is that it it can also do that same thing. And if you put the two together, you probably have a whole bunch of other possible things that you can target things with.
Utilities for
a whole bunch of other what is the word I'm trying to find? Statuses or whatever, some kind of
applications.
Application, yeah.
So
you know at this point that these two things were being tested in that lab underneath the hospital.
At some point, it might be a good idea to tell us all this.
Wait, this and the algae were being tested underneath the hospital?
Well, the algae thing is kind of a guess, but since Lucia actually managed to spit the identical poison identical venom to the hydras, it's pretty likely.
Yeah.
Because part of the reason why the hydras have that venom is because they kind of
eat that.
They eat the algae.
Yeah.
You know what would have made all this a lot easier?
What?
If we'd let Frank steal the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just would have been a bad idea, from an in-character perspective.
But you didn't want me to do it.
Well, I mean, there's also it's also to a degree there's not necessarily a reason to do it other than being a Shadowrunner and being too nosy for her own good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also, it was the...
all of this came from Doc saying, I'm gonna keep this and look at it when they don't need to, when he did not need to at all.
Hey, we're not doing just the base mission, we're actually doing some side questing!
So, the end result here is this could theoretically be a mass targeting poison.
I mean, that's all.
Cause some kind of genocide if you wanted it to.
Kind of like the dichotomy of Shadowrunning, where you can just take the money and not close your eyes and take the money, or you can, you learn enough to have come to a moral decision of whether you go for it or not, try to make a better world or not.
On the other hand, you could also theoretically keep this just in case, because you could do the opposite with it as well. If this ever became a common problem, you could use if you engineer it to be a cure first, and then use its sympathetic qualities to target a whole population, you could theoretically use this as a mass nationwide cure for that same thing.
That sounds kind of more like Doc Holliday, not to mention the fact that technically being a bastard here if he does that, and it's not like he knows what his employer is going to do with it. He could save the day and be a hero.
Yeah.
He could be the exact opposite of the real Doc Holliday.
I mean, he may have potentially allowed this to happen, but I mean, it's always so hard to figure out what your employer wants to do with a horrible toxin with sympathetic qualities, and
Also, I had a terrible thought.
Oh,
what?
God.
You could boost my intuition to 10.
Yes,
No,
I could.
Stop. No, I don't allow it.
And then I'd go first even more.
And then you'd dodge even more, too.
I'd be at 21 plus 3d6 initiative.
You could also boost my intuition to 10 as well.
I'd basically be guaranteed to get almost 3 passes.
You'd be guaranteed to get 3 passes, period.
Yeah, because plus 21.
Yeah.
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 Give me a moment. I need to do something real quick.
On average, you would have 4.
Yep.
That's stupid, and I hate it.
And if I could find a way to get 1 higher, then I could potentially get 5.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
You basically just had a whole bunch of rumbling going on, and that was it? That was
you did mention
hold on a second.
To move
Oh, I just need to turn on the lights because it's getting dark.
Okay. Alright, so you have you have basically a possible doctorate like available to you on this algae if you want to at some point in like a couple days.
Congratulations.
All right. Yeah, I'll
But
just
that's
graduated.
bad. You have an auction to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll work on this in my free time, and I will take what security precautions I can, anyways. Which,
I'm good at that. I'm good at security tactics.
You set the password so it's not password.
It's swordfish.
I cannot guarantee that because this guy has basic computer. Well, actually, no. He is smart enough to know the basics for computers and how not to set your password as password.
He's a runner. I expect he wouldn't set the password as password.
It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You said all your security
No,
questions
it's
to...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'll really mess him up.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You make sure that all the security questions
the
have
password
nothing to do with each other.
LG 69420. Yeah,
Yes.
there you go. All right, auction begin.
Auction begin.
Go.
Get out of here, Rover. You're not here.
The
I'm gonna make the
rover's
mistake of
obviously in the building.
I'm going to make the mistake of standing next to the statue with his hand in the air, and I'm going to buy everything.
Oh, someone already bought the statue. Don't worry about it.
Oh, was this the same? Would this technically be the same day? I'm just wondering for purposes of regaining edge.
You will not regain the edge you spent.
Okay.
Right there. But you can regain anything else you had spent previous. So
Yep.
you're just down 1. That's it.
Yep. That's fair enough.
I kind of prefer to just regain edge by session rather than by like the in-game
Aye.
for it.
That makes sense.
Oh, all right. That works
Okay.
usually.
Okay. The auctions. It's just another auction, really. This one doesn't even have the spillage that happened last time. Nothing like that. This is just, all right. He's selling art again. It's boring every time, but we have to be here because there's a lot of money in this building.
Someone could theoretically try to steal.
Yeah,
stuff,
including you.
And then I
Look,
can
we leave
shoot
that
them.
for our last day. You don't steal stuff until it's sold out. Everyone knows that.
Like
You
Uko
don't
is
steal stuff
honestly
until you've been
hoping
paid.
somebody. Uko is honestly hoping somebody tries to steal something so he can shoot them.
Actually, you're right. We get paid. We come back to the auction after this when we're not security, because we'll know all the ins and outs by that point.
Yeah, no. The problem with stealing stuff while we're acting as security is that we'll get bitched at for having stuff missing as we were security.
Yeah.
I just gotta make a quick summation. Is that the fact that the auctions are even being held at all is a cover for us being here in the first place?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the auctions happen regardless every week, but you don't. But the reason why you are security here is just the cover for you being here.
Yeah, I know.
The much more sane thing to do would have been just to hire someone else. Like, there's lots of security companies everywhere.
I know, but you don't want anyone local. I mean, they may have morals.
Well, no. If you're just doing security, then you don't need to worry about that because, in theory, this is not wet work or anything nasty. It's just you're protecting goods.
We're protecting investments.
Yeah. Is it the security's not being asked to take a guest to the side and then murder the fuck out of them.
Not yet, anyway.
So basically, they're not Shadowrunners.
Yeah. But anyways, we're off the point. Go ahead.
There's not really much else here. Like, he's selling a bunch of paintings today, and they're all nice, but they're paintings. There's nothing really special about them.
No, keeping an active watch on the crowd.
I use my interest paintings in order to. I don't actually have interest paintings, but that'd be cool if I did.
I do have interest art, but
Yeah.
I have a contact who deals in antiquities and oddities.
Huh.
Well, that would be good if we were to potentially nick some of the stuff, but we're not doing that yet.
If you're interested in finding out how much they're worth, you can go ahead and contact them and send them a pic.
Yeah, send him a message back in Finland.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that could work if you're wanting to. If you're wanting to possibly buy something low that should be sold a lot higher, and then
Or acquire something low.
yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to snap some shots of some stuff. Just, on the cyber eyes.
And are you going to contact them like during or after?
I'll do it later.
Okay.
I'm on the job still.
Finally.
Oh my god, this is so boring.
It's
Opens up the connection to,
You're just scanning Gundam models in your brain.
I need to get that next perfect grade.
Doc Holliday pulls out his comlink and starts playing Candy Crush 3000.
Frank joins a betting pool for what the next name of that Cyber Ming is going to switch to. Basically, we're not paying attention to what's going on at the we're
You're slacking off?
I am
Slightly.
still paying attention.
I can
can
still be paying attention.
Yeah.
Doc Holliday will be glancing up once in a while and making sure that he doesn't look entirely distracted.
Are you slacking off, Mr. Cooper?
No, sir, I am completely on task, sir.
Good.
As
He's
No,
a
sir,
raccoon.
no.
Of course he's slacking off.
I mean, as I watch a recent Japanese anime thread from outside one of my cyber eyes.
Are you slacking off? No, sir, I am certainly not watching a video, sir.
I'm certainly not watching some dank anime. Of course not.
Nope. Why would I ever do something like that?
It's only episode 2000 of One Piece.
Oh my god! It's still filler.
2000 is lowballing it. It would definitely
yeah.
be more like 400.
They're at least at 2,000 by now.
I'm pretty
They're
sure
at
they're like
700 or so by now.
Yeah.
So.
No, I meant the manga,
Yeah.
but
He's just
was-
behind. He's only 40 years behind. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
You
catching
can get
up.
there if you spent like 3 or 4 months of sitting there and doing nothing else but watching One Piece. Yeah.
What else am I supposed to do in the low times?
Here's the thing, though. You can do that in subjective time. Hell yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh
I
my
can
god.
turn
it's
on
still
my
gonna
boosters.
take about 3 days
Wait.
of real time.
We have not hit Eclipse phase. I would rather not break my brain.
Okay.
You do not have psychotherapy available to you, please.
Ogden, what? Actually, that is a thing, though. The moment that he sees that like Frank is just kind of sitting there and doing nothing, and does show up in public, and he starts to actually overwatch everyone, including the security.
Okay, if there's actually a well, this is maybe a bit too harsh of a term, babysitter.
Well, Frank has been admonished by his employer. He'll actually pay more of attention,
Oh well, yeah.
active attention.
He's still gonna be out here. It's only a couple hours, but
I mean, I'm continuing to stand around looking menacing.
Please,
I mean, I'm-
thing. Yep.
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
good at.
Drone
I stand
control
around and
and
look menacing.
spidering with the building and everything. Turtle's doing her job somewhere.
and then the auction ends. It's just like any other day. That's not. That was playing the auction track. I didn't want to do that. Alright. And then Bogdan walks up to everyone individually and says, "Good work. Now get out.
Now get out."
There's going to be something private going on tonight, and we don't need you here."
Okay.
Yeah, we know when to take a hint. Early night.
Mm-hmm.
Someone want to whack a camera up so we can get some recording.
This would be the perfect time for Frank from accounting to have like a bug bot to sneak
Yeah.
under the door.
Unfortunately, I
If
did
you
not.
had
If I
Yeah,
had
if
one,
you-
I don't not here have nearly as many drones for that.
Oh,
How much does that cost?
since
not
we
a drone
got
god.
since we got the auction done, would we be
Paid.
paid at? Oh, that would be end of the
And
week. wouldn't it?
karma.
Karma.
Yo, you got karma as well, and get another 7. How do you feel about that?
Okay,
How
7
much
karma
karma are
and
we
2,000 new yen.
Alright, how much
I'd
is a
feel
bug
better
bar?
about this karma if we actually had the time to use it.
Oh, this is like a supplement that would be a part of a.
Well, remember this. Remember again, this would technically be for a group that would not necessarily be doing just this one shot.
This would be a starting game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea here.
So the fact that we can't spend it doesn't mean other people playing this can't spend it. This is just something we got to deal with.
Yeah.
Also, this has days where nothing special is going on, so you can at least spend it a little bit.
Yeah, like I got one active is a boosted my active skill from 0 to 1. I mean, you can boost stuff. You can go up to like rank 4 without it taking weeks.
Wait, how much new yen would we get?
7.
7.
Dude, that's karma.
He said Nuyen.
2,000.
2.
Yeah, wasn't there supposed to be a bonus for the completion of the
For what?
getting the algae?
Oh, yeah, you'll get that later.
Okay.
How does buying spells work?
You purchase the formula for the spell, and then you can spend the karma for getting the spell.
Alright, cool.
Either that, or you can invent your own version of the spell that just takes more time.
And also takes you to and also makes you have lots of arcana.
It just saves like a couple hundred new yen, really. It's not that. Like, the only reason to create your own spells is if your dude likes to make dudes
Alright.
himself.
Unfortunately, since I'm the rigger, that means that my the one thing I would spend all my money on would be getting a mini horizontal flying eye drone to
And you would have.
infiltrate with.
Why, and you just try to send it in, like, after you bought it?
After I buy it, install a rigger interface, and fly it in myself.
Which would take, like, a couple days, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I don't know how long it would take to what the installation process would be. I mean, if I roll high enough and quick and good enough, I could probably do it quickly. So, I mean, how many
Anyway.
hours do we have before that happens?
Like, before whatever they're doing privately starts?
Yeah, it may happen.
Like, no time at all.
Okay.
Like, it's happening almost immediately.
Alright. I'd like to have the mental image of sprinting to the store, grabbing it, slapping your finger.
I mean, I could just plug my eye or wirelessly connect my eyes to their cameras.
Can you hack that?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, you'd have to actually hack it first before doing that.
I could turn invisible and sneak back in.
Except, doesn't this have that big problem with the what is it, masking?
That actually...
Or does that
would
not
help
reduce
him
the
a lot
strength?
No, that would actually help him a lot because... Well, the problem is that if you have the invisibility... Like, we've gone over this before. Having the invisibility spell on you makes you more visible in the astral because you have a spell on you. Now, when you're masked on top of that, though, that would make it, like, harder to see you. Like, astrally
The problem
as well.
is I'm also an astral beacon, which
which means you would just be very obvious astrally. Although, who knows if anyone in there can actually even see astrally. As far as you know, everyone who works there is mundane. As
Let's
far as
not
you know.
Let's not be overly paranoid for no.
Oh no, let's be overly paranoid. It's just a matter of how would we go about doing this without necessarily being immediately caught.
We could hide in the air vents.
No one look at me.
We weren't looking at you. We were very importantly not looking at you.
Actually, I would probably be the best choice for hiding in the air vent. Because I'm tall and skinny.
I picture Uko as being extremely tall and extremely skinny. In fact,
Yeah.
like I see him basically as like a rail thin trench coat with his like weird helmet face
Yeah.
coming
Yeah,
out of
he's
it.
like 7 foot and weighs 150.
Yeah, that's kind of how I imagine it too.
So basically, he's a coat rack.
Basically. He's a tiny man's. A very tall, very skinny man's.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
Hold
I
on.
mean you could
Let me fix
Yeah.
that then.
discard. You could totally buy. So you can totally buy some of the micro drones without any problem.
I could buy the micro drone and all that stuff, but the whole thing would
The
be
problem
getting it
is
in.
getting them immediately.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, no,
it would.
we can't get them immediately.
And
pretty
they
much.
wouldn't have the specialized software
either.
or interface either to use them.
Drones automatically come with a
Yeah.
interface.
Not a rigger interface. No, I thought they just needed to add to it.
Well, regardless, it seems like because Turtle isn't here and you didn't get the bug drones or whatever prior.
Yeah.
There's no real way to infiltrate. And
I was just gonna climb through the air vents.
There's no good
Obviously,
way to infiltrate.
The air vents are obviously man-sized. This is a tabletop game.
The air vents are obviously man-sized, but you're also going to be extremely loud because it's impossible to go through those being quiet.
I can roll sneak.
Yeah, but you also can't break the laws of like, unless you were to like pad your entire body down and just kind of like slide forward as you've been oiled up. You would not be able to do it.
You're a solid snake.
I'm pretty sure there's some spell that lets you.
There is. It's
like,
called
dampen
stealth.
sound.
You can dampen sound with it, but
But
I don't think
Someone
anyone
would
has
have to
it.
have it.
nope.
No, I don't have it, and it's illusion, which means it's actually not terribly expensive, but
But then you have the same problem. Then you'd have to learn the spell afterwards.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's like a system shock. Sometimes you just don't have the points and the skill to make the thing happen. So
This
just
is an
accept that.
occasion in one of the Shadowrun PC games where if you had sneaking like 6 or whatever, or spellcasting 5, you'd be able to do it, but you don't have either of those things.
Or at least
Yeah.
hacking 3.
Yeah.
Or hacker's not. Actually, has anyone seen Turtle since he went in there?
Who the fuck's Turtle?
Hmm?
Who the fuck's Turtle?
We broke up again. I couldn't understand.
Who the fuck is Turtle? I don't know
Oh,
Turtle.
Turtle.
Oh no, she's gone.
Oh, she does this sometimes. Don't worry about it.
Alright. In that case, there's not really much else you can do today.
Ah, nuts.
Oh, well.
You know what? Time to catch up on some anime. Naruto 3. The kid of the kids.
no.
Bort's son is named Narf.
Narf.
Boruto.
Bort.
And
Time for
Thoured.
Time for the 100th series of Gundam.
Only a 100th? Come on, man.
They don't make that many that often.
Man,
They'll
they
go
made
years
two,
without a
they
season.
made 2 this year. Come on.
Actually, 3.
Yeah.
Gundam got weird when all the after all the orcs and metavariants came up. Now it's not just new types; it's race types and all that stuff.
But at the
Alright.
same time, we'll go years without one.
Okay. We're good here. We're good? Everyone's good?
Yeah, we're
We're
good.
good.
Strangely enough, Gundam was prophetic.
No, we're not good.
He started Gundam. Quick, shut him down.
We've gone to critical mass.
By the time you get home to wherever various places that you're considering home right now, the snow starts to fall. It's very pleasant, for like 20 minutes before the snow starts to fall kind of hard. And by the next morning, well, actually it'd be much earlier than next morning. Hold on. Like in about 4 hours, you immediately get called. You get called on your comm links, and it's a priority message. Like, answer this immediately. It's like
Yeah.
you're all getting this at the same time collectively. It's apparently a conference call, pretty much.
Buzz, buzz, motherfucker. That's my ringtone.
All right. I suppose we'll.
Yeah,
Pick it up.
answer it.
Frank rolls over and picks up the phone from inside the workshop he's renting.
It's Leech. Leech is contacting all y'all.
Oh,
I need your help. Get over here immediately.
Click.
Yes, sir.
Click. Yeah. That's it.
Hey. Right,
Okay.
gun.
I
So,
load up my guns and grenades.
how good is it for driving in this kind of weather?
Good enough. It's future time. They can
And my
handle
forearm
snow.
snap blades.
Well, those are there
Virgil's
with you
just
at all
running.
times.
Yeah.
I drive the truck.
Okay. You can
Alright.
get there, no problem. Don't worry about it.
I don't really have anything I can do to prepare. I don't think, other
I
than
just
just take
hooked
my
up-
stuff.
I just hooked up in a motel across the street,
Mhm.
so I just walk over there after grabbing
Okay.
my guns.
So, here's how this works. When you walk into the building, Leech and Bogdan are actually outside, out in the what are you gonna call it?
Foyer?
Open?
The foyer, pretty much, yeah. Out in the open. He's out of his office is the important thing, and he's like yelling at Bogdan, who is standing there very stoically and taking all of it.
Sir,
And then
you
he
called?
looks over.
Do we know what he's yelling about?
He's yelling in German.
Oh, I think. Wait, no, I don't have.
No, I took Polish.
I took
Polish here,
German.
too.
You took
Can I roll
German?
Yeah, I have 1 point in German, so that's 4.
Alright.
So he's basically yelling, "How did you manage to? How did this happen? Like, what were you doing last night? Why didn't you catch this? What? Who did this?" And over, like pretty much over and over again. While Bogdan very calmly goes, "I'm very sorry, sir. It was my fault entirely." And it's kind of like calmly accepting fault and also trying to get his word in of explanation, but not forcing it because trying to do it would just make Leash matter.
So various variations of why and Bogdan's.
Why? How? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Who?
Leech notices when the door opens when you come in and then, like, turns to you. He is very visibly upset. Like, he has not expressed, like, an emotion the entire time while he's been working with all y'all. Except for, like, that one time where he looked kind of, like, satisfied when you brought the algae to him. He
And now
looks pissed. He is mad as hell.
Can we tell if it's at us or just in general?
It's in general. He's not yelling
Okay.
at you. He's not mad at you specifically. It doesn't matter. He's going to explain it in just a second.
Okay.
You five.
Dirk.
Yes.
This is a special job that you are being assigned immediately. My amulet, he gestures at his chest, which normally has an amulet, like vaguely shaped like a wing, a pair of bat's wings, which usually was there, is not right now, was stolen. I'm not even entirely sure how this happened. I woke up and it was gone.
Do you have any
Ridiculous.
signs of breaking?
No, according to Bogdan, we have a pretty good idea of who it was. And he sends over a pair of profile. A profile.
Yeah, open that up.
Remember this guy?
Vaguely, yes.
He was the janitor that got talked about like a spill and whatnot.
Yeah.
Janusz Scheinman here is missing right now when he's supposed to be working.
Do you have
Pretty
his
good
home address and
chance.
stuff like that?
Pretty good chance of Janusz being the guy who stole it, yeah.
Right, we'll need his home address, any other information you got on him.
Should be in there in the bio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You want him alive?
Mostly alive? Mostly intact.
I don't care.
Makes
I
life easy.
On
personally-
a silver
don't
platter.
How do you normally check things for fake sin, being a fake sin?
With a sin scanner, and you don't have one.
Alright.